Viva Mpumalanga, viva! Viva! Viva South Viva! Viva! Viva Mpumalanga, viva! Viva! Amandla! Comrades, bathi Mpumalanga. Awushili. Aye. Molweni. Good morning. Good morning. We are more. Sanmodani. Usile. Real Catholic team, comrades. National Office, whereas led by the President, Comrade Titus Daniso, Provincial Executive Committee, led by Comrade Sfiso Ngubane, Executive Council or Council Delegates, SAPU leadership, led by Comrade Hlongwane, SAFTU President, Comrade Maret, I think Comrade wearing two caps today, but the SAFTU President. Social partners, Director Teka, Chatishan, by Konas, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's difficult, what's the vendor? Old Mutual. We are gathered here today commemorating the Women's Month. Women's play a very significant role in the upbringing of our country. We are here all because of these women. Women for us, we really appreciate all the women around us. Nupsawa will continue to support Abomama Wetu, Izimbowoto, for the benefit of this country. We thank social partners to make this Provincial General Council to be successful. Comrades, let me mention this. If it was not you, comrades, I don't think this General Council being about the way in Accord today. Bengicabanga sizobashaya izandla comrade. Rote, dietitian, Batunas, and Old Mutual. If it was not you, we are not even here. If it was not you, we are not even going to achieve our goals as Mpumalanga. The union is growing so fast because of your support, both social partners, Old Mutual and Roto Batunas dietitian. Rote Batunas dietitian, Rote. Thanks, President. I'm not a vendor, I'm a Zulu. Comrade President, we welcome you and your team in this beautiful province, Mpumalanga, the rising shine. We thank the National Executive Council for purchasing a beautiful office in Bombela, Nelly Street. This shows that, Comrade President and your team, you are leading the union in the right direction. Comrade President, let me remind you, Comrade President, some comrades doubted your leadership and your team. Comrade, they think the union will die after the election conference. Must be at the end, they think that the union will die. We are closing nights, comrade. We don't have a problem. The union is growing. After the night problem, the union is growing. Comrade President, Sekuseti was the last year call. And this 2024, this 2024 is achievable. The ground is playable. We are requesting every member to recruit so that we can achieve the 5,000 mark. As we agreed, remember we opened our office last year, we agreed we can reach the 5,000 members complete. That's our resolution in that, it's our PC resolution and the Congress resolution. Our first Congress in 2017, Comrade President, we promised our member to double the membership. And this has been achievable. In 2021, I took over as a provincial chairperson, and we promised our membership to double the figure. That was there, and we did exactly like that. Comrade President, in conclusion, comrade, I'm requesting you, comrade, stop plotting against the Provincial Executive Council. This is not right. We need to support a elected leadership. We tell the comrade, we are Zawal. Bayazazi comrade. You need to learn. You need to learn and accept the conference results. We need to accept and learn the conference results. Comrade, Congress come and go. The union will remain. Our duty is to fight an opponent, not to fight ourselves for it. Lastly, we're not going to allow comrade to divide this people. Angeke sakuvumela ukuthi comrade can divide this people. We'll make sure comrade we have a united union in this province, and a united executive council, and united structures. Amandla.
Amanda. Comrade, the way this coming upon, I don't feel we will be part of the leadership, especially because I believe here good leadership. Comrade, I share the info. Spaghetti PS to come and introduce our guest. Please,
Comrades, Provincial Executive Council, PGC members, I would like to take this opportunity and thank UMC of the day for me to introduce the guests, comrades. Firstly, comrades, can we set the ground rules, comrades? Can we set the ground rules, comrades? Can we put our phones on silent? And can we participate, comrades, in this PGC? If we sing, comrades must sing. This is our PGC, comrades. The previous speaker, Provincial Chairperson, spoke about the unity. We need to be sure that unity is paramount, comrades. Please, comrades, we are hosting Province, and we have guests that I need to introduce. Guests cannot sing and cannot fully participate if that we invited the guests, we are not doing that. Can we be disciplined, comrades? Can we be here? Who must get and says I don't get into the comrades? Can we desist from that? I'm begging, comrades. We have national office bearers here. And we are hosting Province. And we have guests, we have stakeholders. Please, comrades, let us be one so that the agenda is on the floor. I'm done, comrades, about that. Comrades, in our midst, comrades, we have the national office bearers of Inupsu. I know the other comrades were saying yesterday, President, they will call the Lord is back on by president, back on the leadership. Indeed, comrades, they are here. They are here. I know there is that excitement, comrades meeting leadership. And now we are briefing and chairperson because we need leadership rule and NEC. We engage. So, comrades, in our midst, comrades, we are having comrade to president the number one shop steward of NUPSO, Comrade Titus Taniso. Comrade President.
Viva NUPSO, viva! Viva! Viva SAFTU, viva! Viva! Manda! Thank you.
And comrades, we are also having the first Deputy President of this union, Comrade Uspiwe Kabela.
Viva! Viva Mpumalanga, viva! Viva SAFTU, viva! Viva NUPSO, viva! Viva NUPSO Mpumalanga, PGC, viva! Viva the social partners, viva! Viva SAFTU, viva! Viva SAFTU, viva!
Comrades, in our midst, comrades, we are also having the second Deputy President of this big machine, Comrade Ruth Maredi. Comrade President. Comrades, on my left-hand side, comrades, we are also having leadership at the national level, comrades. We are having Comrade Tito Bowen of our union, of which we are having Comrade National Treasurer, Comrade Ulikuwa Mukwana.
Amanda! Amanda! Viva NUPSO, viva! Viva! Viva SAFTU, viva! Viva! Pambe Omtawas, Pambe!
Comrades, we are also having the engine of the organization. We are having the General Secretary, Comrade Soli Malema.
Manda! Awethu! Viva NUPSO, the big machine, viva! Viva! Viva Mpumalanga PGC, viva! Viva! Ayihole Mpumalanga, ayihole!
Comrades, we are also having the DGS of this big machine union, Comrade Tebogo Bulate.
Mata! Viva NUPSO, viva! Viva! Viva SAFTU, viva! Viva! Ayihole Mpumalanga, ayihole!
Comrades, we are also having in our midst in the PSCBC, comrades, we are having a relationship, comrades, with the South African Police Union, of which is called SAP, comrades. We have invited the comrades and the provincial leadership is here. We are having Comrade Uchebesi, Comrade Ujongwane. Comrades, you can bring the comrades.
Viva NUPSO, viva! Viva! Viva NUPSO, viva! Viva! Ayihole NUPSO, ayihole! Thank you very much. I'm with the provincial manager.
Yes, comrades are.
Amanda!
That's what I'm trying to see. I'm saying that's what I'm trying to see. I don't know why it's not going live.
Viva NUPSO, viva!
Let's fix the problem.
Viva NUPSO, viva! Viva the national leadership, viva! Viva the national leadership, viva! Viva Mpumalanga PGC, viva! Manda! Awethu! Manda! Awethu!
Comrades, in our midst, comrades also, we are having SAFTU comrades. Fortunately enough, in this union, comrades, that is why it is called a big machine. We are having also the deputy chairperson, comrades. officer, ucomrade uRuth Maredi, ucomrade upresident of ISAF at the national level. And he also brings
Viva SAFTU, 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 SAFTU. Viva! Viva! Viva Comrade Jolissi Mama, viva! Viva Comrade Jolissi Mama, viva! Viva Comrade DGS Rosipo, viva! Viva DGS Comrade Rosipo, viva! Viva National Treasurer Comrade Lukoho, viva! Viva National Treasurer Comrade Lukoho, viva! Viva na viva! Viva na viva!
comrades, before we get into our social partners, comrades, in our midst, comrades, we are having the Free State leadership, comrades. We are having the Provincial Secretary of the Free State and Treasurer. Can the comrades greet?
Amanda! Amanda! Viva SAFTU, SAFTU, viva! Viva! Viva NUPSA, NUPSA, viva! Viva! Tinta Mafaz! Tinti Bogot! Tinta Mafaz!
Comrades, we are also having the Limpopo Provincial Chairperson, Comrade Tura. I saw the chairperson.
Manda! Tata Mpumalanga tata! Tata SAFTU tata!
Thank you, Chair. In our ministry, comrades, we are also having EGPF. We are having Comrade Daisy Malika in our ministry. Yeah, comrades. This is our 80,000. Next week, we are going to the bank. Yeah, thank you, Comrade Daisy. We are also having comrades who own mutual. We are having our social partners who own mutual. We are having comrade who Beverly. Yes.
Viva NUPSO, viva! Viva! Viva SAFTU, viva! Viva! Amanda! Amanda!
Comrades, we are also having rerouted ethics and biokinetics. Yeah. Reroute. Yeah.
Viva NUPSA, viva! Viva! Viva SAFTU, viva! Viva! Amanda!
Thank you, comrades. Yeah, comrades, I think we are done, comrade president. From my list, we are done, comrades. And I'm greeting Eshanzeni. We have the Shanzeni leadership. We are also having Ushabela leadership with their newly launched branch, Itabachweu. Away, too. We are also having Igasibande. We are also having Ingamala.
Amanda!
Away, too. And we are also having the staff comrade president. We are having the provincial organizers and the staff, they are here. And also comrades in our midst, comrades, We are also having communication. Our comrade media at the national office, they are here. We are also having news from Africa. Yes, comrade, more Masila, comrades. Lingatazange isinenze the next. Ngimbona life. This is the work of these POPs and the national office bearers. Maselis keep up with and comrades, we are also having the management of this province, Comrade President. We are having PC. We are having PC members. Comrades, can you stand up? In national office in Bonn. Now my members are in Bonn, the PC of this province. Comrade President, the running of this province depends on this PC. Mr. President, here the PC must get masenza kahle futhi besicela futhi bese nishayisa la comrades ne office nine office eMpumalanga shayela the PC. It's the work of this PC. You can sit down, comrades. We thank you so much, comrades, and ngicela ukuyisela intambo umphathishe.
Amanda. Awethu. Thank you, PS of the province. Now we are going to transfer back the powers to the chairperson of the province to take over this session. So, PS, Bugzilo ke voice na machakucha. As soon as you start.
Elele wenyamaza. Elele wenyamaza. Elele wenyamaza. Elele wenyamaza.
Thank you, Comrade Deputy Chair, Comrade Slaki. Comrade Victor Provincial on call the General Secretary of this union, Comrade Soli Malema, to give us the purpose of the day. Comrade Soli.
What all lunch?
Sabotage.
PGC viva! Viva! Viva GS viva! Viva! Manga!
Away to.
Provincial Fire Brigade. Provincial Fire Brigade. Sitting down, we cannot do that. Provincial Fire Brigade. Provincial Fire Brigade.
Thank you very much, President. Thank you, Program Director. Thank you, Program Director. Let me first allow me to recognize the President of SAFTU, present here, Comrade Maredi, the President of the Big Machine, Comrade Titus Aniso, our first Deputy President, Comrade Kabel, our second Deputy President, we call him Second Deputy President Sport. It's double barrel. Yeah, so he's doing a very good job both in SAFTU and in our organization. You can see she's all over. She's a ground force. Our National Treasurer present here, Comrade Lehoa Aaron Mugwana, the only treasurer. Our DGS, Comrade Kulate, also Program Director. Allow me to recognize the PEC collective of Mpumalanga under the leadership of Comrade Fiso, Ngubani, and Comrade Msibi, the PS. Allow me also, Program Director, to recognize SAPU also SAFTU in the province, our social partners present here, the staff of Mpumalanga present here, our communication task team present here, they are doing a good job. The media present here. But before I can outline the business of this important gathering, I must say, Mpumalanga, you are the fastest growing province amongst all. We appreciate the hard work that you are doing. We are encouraging you to continue to do to work for the workers, because we are not here on our behalf, but we are representing workers. We are saying to you, take this union to its members. Members must feel the true meaning of worker control. That's why all the time we are saying, let's have functional structures. You cannot sit in a meeting, SREC, without receiving reports from the branches. You cannot sit as a branch without receiving reports from institutions. What are you talking about? In this organization, that's why we are saying it's a big machine. We believe in worker control. So let those reports from the members, the owners of these unions, who are embedded in institutions, let them give them their issues. We are elected to deal with their issues, nothing more. So, comrades, let's unite and build Mpumalanga. National office will support you. I didn't recognize the leadership of Mutabela. Viva Mutabela, viva! Viva! I can hear you. Viva Mutabela, viva! Viva! Viva Gagala, viva! Viva! Viva Kharsiwande, viva! Viva! Viva Tanzania, viva! So, comrades, the purpose of this meeting, comrades, this is a very important gathering, comrades, because we are reflecting the progress in terms of the decisions that were taken in your last Congress. In your last Congress, we said, away with the outsourcing of the community health workers, away. Away. Now, we managed, because that was the resolution of your Congress in 2017. We managed to abolish the NGOs. Now, the community health workers are now under Department of Health. So, Ari Chapele Maso. We said, away with austerity measures, away. Now, we are going to reflect comrades in terms of that. And this PGC is sitting after the 29 May national elections. And now we are sitting in the so-called GNU. The coalition party, they are spinning it as the GNU. The Kanun, they call it Kanun. Now,
No, that's nice.
what does that tells us as workers? What will this team, what is it that we are going to benefit out of this GNU? Are they going to deepen austerity? We need to take these matters very serious. What are we saying, comrades, about our workers, our members in the Department of Health who are not safe? Because we must take decisive decisions and go and implement those decisions without any fear or failure. I know we are closer in terms of achieving the permanent employment for CSWs across. We are also working very hard engaging the Minister of Health so that we conclude this program. We cannot have this program for good. Comrade President, the purpose of this meeting is convened in terms of clause 23 of our Constitution, the Provincial General Council. It reads, the Provincial General Council of the Union shall consist of the Provincial Executive Council and the Regional Executive Councils in respective provinces. The Constitution tells you what is the composition of the PGC. This Constitution is binding, but it's binding to us because it tells you that if you look at clause 3 of the Constitution as well, it tells you that this Constitution, this tribunal shall be as defined in the Labor Relations Act, which means we cannot do unlawful things. Very critical. It's binding. If you can have a PGC, for instance, with members who are not in good standing, you are in violation of this Constitution. That's why the credentials, I know we are in an open session, but that's why there are 2 sessions. In the closed session, very strict, the composition of the PGC, we must comply with it without fail. Otherwise, we will be challenged. And it tells you under clause 23.2, the business of the PGC shall be to receive and confirm credentials of delegates. Comrades, let's manage our structures where we are. In every meeting of this trade union, let's make sure that members who are participating in those meetings are real members in good standing in terms of this Constitution. You cannot have members who are not in good standing taking the decisions on behalf of these members, of this organization. So let's make sure that every meeting, even when you go to the institution, let's check provincial organizers who have systems in place, because some of members, they will think there are deductions only to find out there are no deductions. Remember, we are working with hyenas here. We are in cahoots with the employers, removing our members from the system. So the issue of credentials will assist us as well to deal with that aspect. It also tells us, this Constitution, to receive and otherwise deal with the minutes of the previous Provincial Congress and any special Provincial Congress. Now, in this case, there was no special Provincial Congress, meaning the leadership is intact. You can see the province is moving forward. You have new offices in Nelspruit. My wish is that every region must have its own office for service delivery purpose. My wish is that we must have more organizers in the regions for service delivery purpose. My wish is that we must have collective bargaining team, because we said we are going to end paralysis in council. So those who are negotiating on behalf of our members there, they must not go there and sit and come back. This is a big issue in our NEC, to say those who are representing us in these councils, they must carry a clear mandate of the workers. And if we can work in that manner, then we will build a formidable force to do what? To change the status quo. We cannot expect the politicians to change the status quo. They are fighting for the status quo to remain, and we must fight for the status quo to change. That's who we are. It also tells us to consider the reports from the Provincial Secretary. The issue of the reports from the Provincial Secretary is the PC report to the PGC. And comrades, many comrades, I don't know, maybe it's because they don't understand you cannot, as a PEC member, when the report of the PEC is presented and question it. This is not the platform to question the PEC report. That's why you have PEC meetings where you can move each other there. But once it is signed and adopted by the PEC, it's final. You cannot come to the PGC and question it. To receive and confirm financial statements of the province. Comrades, we are a trade union that is very strict on finances. And we always say there's no political solution if you touch workers' money. So we'll deal with you if you touch workers' money. There's no political solution. Because we are managing workers' money. Myself and NT and the president will be in trouble if this union can get deregistered. And you can see I'm still young. I don't want my career to be tarnished. So, comrades, let's respect the workers' money. Let's respect workers' money. They have tasked us to look after their finances, and let's respect that. And the former GS used to say, you see, madam, if you want to belong in this organization, don't touch workers' money. And I will continue to praise that. And I believe even the next leadership will preach the same. Because we are building this organization. This is the only weapon. And we cannot allow anyone to destroy it. If you look at SAFTU, in SAFTU, this is the only public sector union in SAFTU. If you look at SAFTU, playing very critical role there in the PSCBC. So these two trade union movements are very critical because that is the alternative. The others, we know they are sleeping with the employers. Now that there's Ganu, we don't know what will happen. But this is the right time, comrades, to come together and unite. And we really appreciate SACU for working very well with us to recommend union policy. Comrades, you know the processes of the amendments of the Constitution. We hope that the province has looked at that, and if there are clauses in the Constitution that they feel they are problematic in terms of good governance. Remember, we amend for a purpose. We don't amend just amend. We amend for good governance. If there are clauses that there's an element of ambiguity in the Constitution, this is the platform where those issues will be clarified. And all provinces will do the same. Then we will consolidate. Then the NGC, the National General Council, will then deal with all those amendments and recommend to the National Congress. The province recommends to the National General Council. The National General Council will recommend to the National Congress. That's where the final decisions will be taken. To transact general business of which at least 14 days prior notice has been given, with the PEC considers to be urgent for the attention of the PGC. This is exactly, if they are urgent matters, the Constitution is saying 14 days before the PGC, the PEC must meet and deal with those issues. Anything after the 14 days cannot be entertained in the PTC because it means what you will be doing will be unconstitutional. I'm not sure if you get this one right. It guides you, the Constitution. If there are urgent matters, you meet 14 days before the PTC to deal with those issues, and then so that you finalize, they are also incorporated into the reports and then will be presented here. The majority of the members present shall form a quorum. So if the majority of members are present, then it means we'll form a quorum and the meeting can then proceed and do the business of the day in terms of clause 23 of this constitution. Amanda! Away, Joe! Thank you very much, President. I've outlined the business of the day. I will then take my seat. Thank you.
Amanda. Viva, comrade Jara Secretary. Viva. Viva. Comrade, allow me to call
Workers' man.
comrade
Let's respect workers.
Matreni.
They have tasked us to look after their finances and let's respect it. And the former GS said, will preach the same. Because we are bringing this
Comrades, comrade GPF, comrade Maleka, can come and give us the national support. The 2 point what was? The 2 point. I'm up for doing. Yes, I'm for doing.
Viva, comrade 2 point, viva. Viva, comrade 30,000, viva.
Viva, comrades! Okay, my name is Daisy Malika from the Government Employees Pension Fund. I would like to greet everyone who's present today and the Bashoguti protocol observed.
Yes. I'm a no FIFA.
I'm no Viva. Okay, colleagues, to save time, I was informed that I only have 10 minutes to talk about Amaport. I believe previously there were so many petitions and proposals that were tabled about the loan or access of the pension fund. That proposals were coming from the members of the public service. So it was done, it was tabled, it was signed.
The
implementation date is going to be 1 September 2024. However, members of the public service, which are the members of this fund, are requested to take it easy. There's a momentum that is gaining about the two-pot, we want to pay, we want to do this. We want to assure everyone that the money that we're currently contributing, it's guaranteed, it's safe. So I'm just going to talk a bit about the two-pot. Actually, it's 3 pots. The 2-pot that is gaining momentum, actually, is just a new way of contributing into the pension fund. We are just transiting from the old way, which was 1 pot. So I gave you a leaflet where it's indicating that there's a 1 pot that is grey shaded, which is the current contribution. The big question before we consider the access before we talk about the two-pot itself. The big question is, colleagues, do we understand what this two-pot is? No. The other question is, why aren't we asking ourselves what is going to happen on our current contribution? I think that should be our one, not the two-pot. So what's going to happen on what we currently contributing on the pension fund is the money that is in the savings pot or in the invested pot is currently safe. They're still going to take the money and invest it for members to, when they exit later as a resignation retirement in case of death, the benefit will still be guaranteed. But since there was that proposal, they are only going to give an access of 30,000, which is up to a law of 10%. So the 10% for Mr. A and Mr. X will be different. But they said under the normal standard, everyone will be allowed to access only 30,000, which will be taxable, which there will be a reduction of service. Mr. Comrade, he made it easy for me. So I'm just going to quote him. He said, the members of the public service or the pension fund are discouraged, or they are discouraging you members to go and access them because it's going to kill you at a later stage. So under the vested pot, colleagues, they are going to take 30,000 and transfer it into the savings pot. Then take the remainder of the balance and invest it for future exit, which will be resignation, retirement, or in case of death. Then come the 1st of September. 1st of September, each and every person who's the member of the public service contributing to GPF, then we are going to split the contribution into two. So bear in mind when we start contributing into savings pot and retirement pot, then we also have the other pot, which is the vested. So in actual fact, we've got 3 pots that is running for us, but one is now saved. Then the new one, which is the saving pot, will be having the 30,000, where you can have access at any time. That access, as soon as you go into the savings pot and request money or request access, there are going to be tax implications. They are also going to reduce the savings tax. There's also another pot, which is a retirement pot. The retirement pot is meant for preserving the monthly pensions in future. So should you wish to retire, let's say for example in December this year, they are going to calculate your benefit from the vested pot, which is the current contribution, the savings pot, and the retirement pot. Your benefits will still be guaranteed. Nothing is going to go away or somewhere here. But you should just bear in mind that the more we tap into the savings pot, the more we are increasing our tax bracket, the more they are going to reduce your savings. Yes, other colleagues. Normally lost. I'm saying we are going to have 3 pots. We are going to have 3 pots. The first pot is the vested pot, which is the current contribution. Here, in my current pot, is going to be saved. They are only going to take the 30,000 and transfer it into your savings, where you can be able to access money from your savings pot. The retirement pot will forever be closed. You're contributing into this pot, but it will forever be closed. They are reserving that for the monthly pensions. Should you decide to resign today or in February next year, they are going to calculate your resignation benefit from where? From the vested pot and the savings pot. Under retirement, the money will be saved up until you reach your retirement age. I'm not sure what years or so nothing is changing. Nothing is changing. The only change here is just the transition of the contribution. They are splitting the contribution. If you are contributing 5,000 on the current regime, on the new regime, which is starting on the 1st of September 2024, they are going to split it. Maybe half into savings pot, then half on the retirement pot. That's the only change, colleagues. So if you want to withdraw from the savings pot now, there will be 30,000. So there should be a minimum of 2,000 in the savings pot. You can take anything else that is in the savings pot and leave the opening balance of 2,000. There will be tax implication. The tax implications is they are taxing you based on the marginal rate. Usho ukuthi kufana nokuthi they are taxing you as per salary yakho. The other thing is you can only withdraw from the savings pot once per tax year. You cannot go every month. You need to grow your pension. You need to grow your investment. So they will allow you to withdraw once, then you wait again the following tax year. Under retirement, I mentioned Uguti, at any given time you cannot withdraw. It will be only when you withdraw during your retirement age. But in a situation where you die in service, all the pots will be consolidated and then you will also be paid. I'm not sure if there's in. Okay. Then the other thing is the pension fund is requesting or encouraging the members to use the savings pot especially. I know by the 1st of September, everyone will be running to the app to claim the savings pot. But they are saying, let's use the savings pot as the emergency. Not every time we just tap in, every time we just tap in. But this is just an advice from GPF to the members. They are saying nothing has changed, the money is still guaranteed, there will be a savings pot, there will be a retirement pot. But let's be careful. Again, there will be also the tax implication and the reduction of savings. I think these two are the two things that we need to take serious, because it will affect your service. Whatever they take, or whatever amount that you take, they are going to divide it into your normal rate of your contribution. If it gives them 1 year, then they are going to reduce 1 year from your current service. Also the tax implication. And remember, on retirement, there's also always what we call the tax exemption for people that are retired. The first 500,000 is tax exempted. So once you go into the savings pot frequently, then it's going to discourage you, or you forfeit your retirement tax exemption in the future. When you want to claim the two-pot system, on the 1st of September 2024, each and every one of us who are currently contributing to GPF, on the app, we will see that there's a self-service app whereby the two-pot or the 30,000 will be on your two-pot. You can be able to claim from there. You don't go to the employer department or HR to claim, but you can do it on your own self-service on the cell phone. So it's important for us as the members to make sure that we upload the self-service app, we register with the current cell phone number, also the email address, so that when they send you the OTPs as indicated, the steps are indicated here, then you follow those steps. At the end, it will indicate to the members of the team, the application is successful, wait for 60 working days, which is our turnaround time. And it will also indicate along the way that this money, once it's claimed, it has to go to SARS for tax directive. Unfortunately, as the fund, we still have to comply according to the tax law of 1993, like SARS. So we need to send it to SARS for tax. We don't know how much are you going to get after the tax directive. It might be that you get the whole 28,000 or 30,000. It might be that you might get a little bit less. So we need to be careful. We need to do feasibility study. If you don't think that you need the money, we can leave it in a savings pot and carry on contributing. But for those that have got emergencies, they can use it, but just be cautious about it. I'm not sure if I've exhausted my 10 minutes. So colleagues, resignation. Resignation. Resignation, I know people are resigning because of the two-pot. Let it not be a reason. The benefits are still there, they are guaranteed. So it doesn't help you today I'm resigning with no plan B, just to avoid two-pot. And I'm mentioning it again, two-pot is just the split of our contributions, nothing else. So, Ubaba Mxolisi has been talking much about Amapoto. Amapoto are here, but we need to get used to change. So this is just a change, not to put it at disadvantaging anyone. Umphathi omkhulu, our GS, our General Secretary, Ute, this union is looking after the workers' money. I think even with GPM, they are collaborating with GPM, they are understanding what the workers' money is important. Yeah. Whatever we're contributing is what we call the investment, like investment just a bank. You are you expecting more benefits in future. So now if we disturb our investments because of two points, then the main idea of investing does no longer serve a purpose. So let's go back and sit down, am I just doing this for the sake of doing it? No matter do I have a reason to do it? That's what I'm colleagues. On that note, our office for the Mpumalanga colleagues is in number 5 in Bizo building in Samara Marshall Street. For the people that would like the presentations to be done at their institutions, you can communicate with our client liaison officers. And then I will communicate with Comrade with the details of the client liaison officers so that they can be able to address the colleagues from your institutions. Thank you so much.
Amanda. Comrades, without no wasting time, I'm not a different kind of comrade, but it wasn't they wrote IT chicks and biokinetics. Right, it's a better thing. They wrote, comrades, if we not singing, you will have to lose the of a so comrade. Singing today, comrades. Now I will request the comrade Uda just to come forward and give us the message of support. Comrade Uda.
Thank you so much, Comrade Mubani. Today you're Comrade, you're not Mubani. Thank you for the opportunity. I would like to greet everyone in our presence today. I would like to observe protocol, of course, starting off by greeting the National Office Bearers, Mr. Titus Daniso. Yeah, I got the name right. I actually wrote them somewhere, but yeah, I was hoping that I would get them right. I would like to also greet everyone from all the National Office Bearers. Unfortunately, I couldn't get all the names right, but yeah. I've actually never found myself on the other end of the river, so I'm going to abuse it a bit today. Viva Namsa Viva! Viva Saput Viva! Viva Namsa Viva! Amanda! from a company called Rirote Dietetics and Biokinetics. Rirote Dietetics and Biokinetics is a division of Vuselelo Medical Group. We are a group of companies that offer medical services, mobile medical services. So we have partnered with the Mpumalanga NUPSA to bring services to the members. The services that we've been offering so far have been dietetics and biokinetic services. Just to give you a brief background about our company, it is, like I said, the name is Vuselelo Medical Group. It has various divisions. There's Rirote Dietetics, there's Rirote Biokinetics, there's Rirote Dental, Rirote Audiology, which are still in the process. So I am the company secretary, and what I offer is operational services, compliance services, and legal services. I'm an attorney in profession. So that is what I offer to the company. So we are very honored to be here today. Thank you so much, Mpumalanga NUPSA, Comrade Kesa, I will not forget you. Thank you so much, guys. Comrade Lindiwe, thank you. Bangubane, thank you so much. You guys have been very good partners to us. Just to give a brief on our services that we've been offering to the members. Like I said, we've been offering dietetics and biokinetic services. When we talk about dietetics, I'm not going to go in detail because I'm not a health professional, but I'll just give a brief on the type of services that we've been offering. I feel that they are very vital to the members because these are health issues. And health issues are actually a big pandemic when we're talking about dietetics issues or nutrition issues and obesity, of course. This is a pandemic in South Africa right now. So what we offer is we go to institutions, provide free screening for members. When we screen you, we look at your BMI, your visceral fat, your body water, your bone mineral content, and stuff like that. Just to get an idea of how your body is functioning, explain that to you, what it means to your body, any health risks that you might have in your body. And then you can relate if you want to consult with our dietitian, with our biokineticists, who will then assist you on how to better manage your health. So our services also include biokinetics. The biokineticist is an exercise and physical activity specialist. So that means they will design an appropriate eating plan and an appropriate exercise program for you if you are interested. So when we offer our services, like I said, the screening part is free for anyone. When we get to consultations, we do bill members for consultations. We bill from a member's medical aid. So I always say this, that most members or most government employees, public servants, they have medical aid. And they do not know their benefits. They do not know how to use their medical aid. There are so many benefits that you do not know that you have access to, that you have not accessed. If I can ask here how many of you visit a dentist twice a year, I will find maybe only 5. If I can ask how many have visited a dietitian in the last 5 years, maybe only 4, or those who have come to their institutions before. So you have a specific budget for those things. One that is not linked to your general practitioners or your doctors, your pharmaceuticals, and those services. One that is specifically for that. So that is the budget that we are encouraging members to use so that they can be more preventative in their health issues. So when you consult with a dietitian and a biokineticist, the good part is that you're preventing your prevalence or your exposure to things like diabetes, cholesterol, hypertension, and all those chronic conditions that might come up because of the lifestyle choices that you're making, or the food that you're eating, and how you are, your lifestyle habits in general. So yeah, that is just briefly how our services are structured. Our objectives are mainly to create jobs for the youth. Since we're partnered with Mpumalanga NUPSA, we have actually created, in actual numbers, we're a very small company, we've created 4 actual jobs for healthcare professionals. Last year there was a strike to the union building where healthcare professionals were striking because they did not have jobs. And it is a very sad situation whereby you find someone who went to school for 5 years, 6 years, unemployed. And that is something that we are trying to mitigate or to eradicate So that is something we're very grateful to from the Mpumalanga NUPSA, and we are hoping that we can build more partnerships with the other NUPSA provinces and other members. So we would like to see every member of NUPSA receiving our service and actually benefiting from the service. And yeah, I think that is pretty much it from our side. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Comrade Kopi. Abanye comrade wa social partners, Old Mutual. Yes, Bonagana, President. Bonagana. So tell our comrade give us a message of support. As a child is like comrade. As far as it is in Japan, it's a business and it's a comrade. Support that comrade in a service.
Anti socialism. Abona muntu. Socialism.
Viva NUPSA, viva! Viva! Viva SAFU, viva! Viva! Amanda! Amanda! Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Chairperson, very well. I want to take this opportunity and acknowledge the presence of the national office bearers amongst us in our midst. I want to acknowledge the leadership of Mpumalanga, Mr. Bani, and your team. I want to acknowledge everybody that is in this room. I greet you. My name is Beverly Nyaku. I'm representing Old Mutual. You know, I had planned to come and talk about the 2 ports as well, but yeah, I saw the relation of people in the room, and she was bringing all this stuff. We were all excited. We are going to withdraw 30,000 and but we cannot withdraw all the 30,000. There's an exercise, Jay, and the margin. On your phones, on your smartphones, just press *134 *7277. It starts. Okay. Now that we are excited about the 2 ports and we want to go and withdraw that money, I was having conversations with individuals about it, and they're like, now every year we are going for it. Every year we are going for it. Check if you're not already satisfied. So with that, *134 *7277#. It's free. They're not going to charge you for that call. So you will be able to know if you are holding SARS or not before you can make that decision to withdraw your money. Anyone? So if your details are not updated with SARS, you will not get the information. But if you are updated, you'll be able to know if you are owing or not owing. As she was mentioning, if you look at the 30,000, if you were to withdraw 30,000, and you are going to be taxed at a marginal rate, I know some of you are earning big bucks. The higher your income, yeah. The president wants big bucks ahead. So the higher your income, the higher the percentage. So check your percentage. Maybe some of you, you're being taxed at 40%. So if they were to take 40% of the 30,000, what are you going to get? They're going to take 12,000 from your money. And that's why we are coming in as Old Mutual. Because statistics tells us with only 6% of the working South Africans will retire comfortably. So if you think of going to withdraw your money, remember, she said that vested pot will not be touched, only the 30,000 will be taken and be put into your savings account, okay? But then, what are you going to get at the end of the day? Like she said, only 1/3, going forward from 1st September, only 1/3 of your contribution, let's say you're contributing 3,000 rand into your pension, only 1,000 rand will go into your savings, and then the 2/3, which is 2,000 rand, will go into your retirement. And I think she forgot to mention something, that retirement pot, even if you decide to resign, you're not going to access it. It will wait for you until you reach your retirement age. So think wisely, decide wisely. So as Old Mutual, we support INOPSO and the activities that are happening. Whatever initiative that the province is taking, we are there to support. We've got a mutual relationship with the union. So we are always there for you. So I just want to touch on a few things in terms of Old Mutual. It's very important that you know, almost 99% of you are clients. So it's very important that you review your policies. We've got financial advisors qualified, accredited to offer financial services that are allocated in workplaces. Make use of them. They are salaried. They are not scams. Make use of them. When they come to your workplace, because I do have a policy, I'm okay. We have realized, some of you will say I have a policy, only to find that you were appointed in 1990 or 1980 by man. You've got a policy of 1,000 rand. A funeral cover of 1,000 rand. What can you do with 1,000 rand? Somebody will die. Nothing. And we have noticed that as a black community, our payslips are full. But we don't even know what is there. We see the contributions lined up, but we don't even know what is happening, who you've covered. You've covered even the people that you don't need to cover. So it's very important that you review your policies. Know what you're paying for. Because we are all here for money, again. We are wearing this uniform. Our salaries are not the same. Our financial circumstances are not the same. So we cannot be doing the same thing. Like the 2-pot, she said it. You can withdraw it if there is an emergency. We are aware, we have seen it. Most of the public servants, you will retire. You don't even have a house that belongs to you. You have never driven a car. And you're like, okay, this is my opportunity to build myself a house, to build myself or to buy myself, that last class of Mercedes-Benz. And all the passion is gone. That is why we are here as Old Mutual. You still have time. And it's so painful, especially for those that started working very late. You do not have much time. That is why we are here as Old Mutual. We do live covers. Most of us don't have live covers. We do not believe in live covers. But as a black community, I've said it. We have seen white people. They leave legacy for their children. Martina, we believe in starting all over. When I started working, I started all over. My children will come after me, they will start all over. We've got an opportunity to put some money aside, be financially stable, so we know, since I've been at the local time, now that I started my own thing, my children will also start. Let's leave the money for them. Let them boxer it. Go to view it. Whether you have done the right thing, and it's up to them. They will go to your grave, whether you will be sleeping there nicely. They will go to your grave. Will say, Mama said to beg, but maybe you've given them what you were supposed to give them. Okay? So we've got our financial advisors, check with them for the code. You can see they're very affordable. So, in a nutshell, let us be financially smart. Because we are working all these years, and now when it is time for retirement, it's so painful to see somebody that was holding a particular position in government or whatever, and now they retire. They don't even have money to buy food. They are depending on the government pension. It's so painful. So it's very important that we know the value of our money. Like I said, we wake up every morning, we go to work because we want money. But the question is, how do you spend that money? Some of us, we invest in things that are not necessary. We do things to please our friends. We do things to please others. So it's very important that you value the value of your money. Thank you very much. And not long, 10 minutes is not exhausted. Okay. Not long ago, we had issues with social medias and things like that, or mutual this or mutual that. It's very important, colleagues, it's very important, comrades, that you update your information with us. Let's say I was married to Babu Gubani. All is well, all is cozy, all is rosy. He's my beneficiary with my 3 million old mutual. So life happens, we divorce. And now I don't go to old mutual to change my beneficiaries. I've got children with him, he's gone, life is good for him, he's got another wife, and now I die. Who's going to go to old mutual to spend the money? Money is in cases and married with somebody. They're enjoying life, I die. I've got children, maybe the eldest is 28 years or 21 or 22, whatever. Who will run to Old Mutual first? The children. And what do they get at Old Mutual? Rejection. Because Old Mutual wants to honor, let me this is going to be the beneficiary for my policies. You understand? Now everything will be delayed. Just say 50,000, right? It's going to be delayed. Because now we have to look for Mr. Gubani. We can't get hold of Mr. Gubani. Now we're dating fast. Now we have to go back straight. You understand? So it's very important. If I have a relationship with my mother, if I have a relationship with my children, I put them as beneficiaries. There's sooner and to run to wherever you know you've got policies and change the beneficiary with immediate effect. So to avoid the thinking at claim stage. So those are the things that are happening. So when you know what's in it's so sad. It's so sad. On that note, Mr. Gumani, thank you very much for the leadership. Thank you so much for the opportunity. And we wish you all the best. And Mpumalanga, like you, the president has said, Mpumalanga is growing. You're doing a great job. Well done and continue moving with this movement. Thank you so much.
Wait, comrade. You said you must open this kind of worms. Now the worms are out. So we are owing this element called search.
That's a thing.
No, you cannot make the podium without giving us a direction.
No, I'm creating an awareness so that you don't go and bump it. Didn't know. So when you go there, you already know. Because the can was opened. And here are the worms. What do I do with the worms? So yeah.
Give us the answer now. We are owing one.
That's okay.
Aye, man.
There's no way out. Sex you cannot run away from. There's no way you can hide. But you're born. You'll be like,
So, how do we pay such money? This is big to me.
I think you just need to go and make an arrangement.
Or in their offices?
Yeah.
Okay.
No way out.
You get the answer, guys.
Yeah.
And all of you are owing.
Yeah. And that's the unity. Thank you very much, sir.
So, if now, so you're thinking.
Yazi thina singenele lapho office ngolodayisa ufike ukubane manje ukwenze njani. Colleagues, we can't go wasting time. Ngizosubisa ibokodo. The president of SAFT, President Comrade Mareti, Associated Kushela Committee. Give us a message of support.
President Numera, Numera, President Numera, President Numera,
Program Director, thank you for the opportunity. Let me first greet the President of NUPSO, Comrade Daniso, the first VP, Comrade Gavela, the General Secretary, Comrade Malema, the DGS, Comrade Kulate, and the National Treasurer, Comrade Mukwana. And also extend my greetings to the the social partners, Rirote, and all mutual. The media available today, newsroom, I'm greeting you as well. The PEC of Mpumalanga, the REC available here, SAPU representative, I greet you. I don't know if it's me alone who observed this. Gucci, this is Women's Month. There is something happened here today to show it is Women's Month. Did you observe? Thank you. Basadi pele basadi. Basadi pele basadi. Umpokoto pele umpokoto. I want to extend my warmest greetings and message of support to you, Mpumalanga, from the Federation on your Provincial General Council. This is a significant moment for this organization also. And I want to acknowledge the hard work that you are doing, Mpumalanga PEC, collectively, and dedication that has brought you to this point. Amanda. As we gathered today here, you need to discuss, to debate, and to shape the future of this province. I want to assure you that you have our support as SAFT and solidarity as well. We believe it's important of the importance of our work and positive impact it has on the lives of the members, and it is countless. Comrade President, I will advise the province to revive such local structures because it's very crucial. The structure must be strong, vibrant, and must be the backbone of the province. And I have no doubt that your effort will pay dividend in the days to come. By revitalizing the structures, you will be empowering workers and communities to organize, to mobilize, to fight for their rights. Furthermore, President, I want to emphasize on recruiting the province to recruit more members than they are doing. The province is doing very well, but continue doing very well. And as we expand today and by recruiting, we will grow our collective power and our voice will be heard. Remember what the GS was saying about the CSW, that we must fight. We fought for them to be in person. They are in person, but we will continue fighting for them to be permanent. Remember the work you do today, you do have so far. The work you do here has far-reaching implications. You are not just shaping the future. You will not be shaping the future of SAFTU. You will be shaping the future of the members and the affiliates that are affiliated to SAFTU. Lastly, I want us to take a moment to acknowledge and commemorate Women's Month. This August, we honor the bravery, the resilience, and determination of women who fought for equality, justice, and freedom. We remember the courageous women who marched in 1956, demanding an end to oppression past law and paving the way for future generations. We celebrate the women who continue to break barriers, challenges, and push boundaries in every sphere of life. As we discuss and debate crucial issues in this council, let us remember the critical role women played in our movement. Masadi. Women are the backbone of the community, the driving force behind social changes, and the pillars of the strength of our families. Let us recommit ourselves here today to gender equality, to amplify women's voice, and to create the world where every woman can live with dignity, respect, and freedom. In general, in this general council, let us celebrate the women's achievement and contribution. Let us pledge to support and empower women in all spheres. Together we can build a brighter future for all, where women's rights are women's rights, and where women can thrive. With this present, I would say as SAFTU, we are supporting the Provincial General Council of Mpumalanga. Amanda! Viva SAFTU, viva! Viva SAFTU, viva! I hold Mpumalanga, I hold Mpumalanga, I hold. Rise Mpumalanga, rise! Rise Mpumalanga, rise! Let's feel where is she? I just want to comment on one thing that you said that touched my heart from the health workers' perspective. When I'm looking at everybody here, there is no one who is not obese. There is no one who is healthy. Our body mass index is not good. So make sure you use reroted services so that she refer you to the dietitian. Amanda.
President. I'm prepared for it. You don't get it, someone. I know, let's see you, Mr. Mpumalanga. Viva, comrade Parity, viva. Viva. Not of wasting time, comrade Deputy President. Comrade to the Deputy President. Please come forward just to introduce the guest. Closer, Chin, eh? What close now, eh? I missed something. Ish. Sorry, comrades. I will allow comrades Naki give us the vote of thanks. The meeting women, social partners, media, visitors. So now, comrades, we are going to the next session, but we take comrades Naki to give us the vote of thanks. Comrades Naki.
From Gate to Kasania, Rosa to Nanga, Kasania, from Gate Kasania, Kasania, Rosa to Nanga,
Viva Luxo, viva! Viva! Viva Mpumalanga, viva!
Viva!
Comrades, after this vote of thanks, and let's go break up a few minutes, maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes, then we go. closed session one business namanda yana masizodibate.
Yeah.
Yeah, my simple comrade is just to say thank you very much for your availability that everyone that is here. To the LOPs, comrade presidents, and Mpumalanga, we appreciate your availability in Mpumalanga. We appreciate your support. We always have Masinama functions, we always here supporting us. Continue supporting us and other provinces. Yes. To the POBs of Mpumalanga under the leadership of Comrade Mubane, and we thank you again to the hard work we've done to make this PGC possible. To the PDC of the big machine in Mpumalanga. Yes. We appreciate your leadership. Continue to support the POBs and support this union. Then we are going far. This is our union, it's not somebody else's union. Amanda, to the RECs, we cannot have the leadership, you cannot command the majority if you are not there. You are our strike, you are our force in the class level. Continue the work, the good work. And I promise that we as the POPs, we are supposed to support all the RCs, all the regions. Nkangala, Ekanzeni, Khatsibale, Eswaleka. Viva our RCs, viva! Viva! And Comrade President of South, Comrade Maredi, we acknowledge the presence and keep on encouraging us to revive the structures in South India. Because in Mpumalanga, we are suffering. Assist us with the big machine figure. And I know even in national level, it is many looks. So we appreciate you. The Bobo, Comrade, Check, we acknowledge to see you in our Mpumalanga, the province. We know that we have partnerships in some parts, and we always assist each other. So please, keep on encouraging the leadership of Limpopo to join hands with us. As well as Free State, we acknowledge you, Comrade Secretary. You are welcome to the province of the Rising Sun. Go back there and watch it to donate the comrades. We wish would ningahamba zonke ama-institutions or department to teach people to do the right thing. And I even again would see review that another point. That we cannot, when we retire before pension, we resign before pension, we cannot access that board until that age. Please go and review that clause. Yeah, it's supposed to be reviewed. It's not sitting very well with us.
They cannot do that.
Yes, to the social partners, all mutual, we appreciate your support, and also the Rote, we appreciate your support, and we see you guys as our social partners. We always see you in numbers, and all mutual, we always see you in numbers when we are taking our functions. We appreciate our friendship, and asiba me na pasibo in asabuku. Lastly, comrades, I very mistaken when we acknowledge the support of the staff of Mpumalanga. Comrade Duduzi and Comrade Sandy, Comrade Lydia and Comrade Kenny. I call her up. And acknowledge that, and we wish to see us support the province much higher. But we still appreciate the support in Iona. Comrades, one I think the member of the media. Oh, the members of the media, we acknowledge you within this journey. Lastly, Singapore State in the state must not our brothers in crime, South. Comrade Magrimbela and President Lapamu. I know Comrade Magrimbela because we are members in crime. Master Serious Pride, especially Mpumalanga, please. The child not is watching. It's over as a child. Then I leave the at that time. This lobbies. Comrade, thank you, everyone, Allah. We appreciate your presence. And last time, as I said, we have something about comrades. As we see for a few minutes, then, once again, we close sessions. I think comrades, they know who is the member of the closed session. That person's name is comrades. And I wish you the well debate and the reparations. Thank you very much.
Comrades, this team, 12, they will come back really one week of comrades. It's clear, comrades. It's clear, comrades. Yeah, it's clear. So, comrades, that's supposed to be the end. So, they're going to like past 12. But that was not supposed to be. So what is the next part? All right.